Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at question 870, advantage shuffle. The way we'll be approaching this problem is by using a tree map. And the reason why we're doing that is because it's easier to access the key by looking at, oh, if I'm given this particular key, can you give me anything that's higher than this particular key using a tree map? But you can't really do that in a hash map or any other data structure. So that's the reason why we are using a tree map. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is initialize a tree map. Let's just call it map, new tree map. Right, what do we need to do next? We need to add all of them to the tree map. So let's say if, no, not if, for int I and a, you just want to add all of that to the map. So map.put, since they could also be repeating characters, you want to make sure you account for that as well. Map get our default I 0 plus 1. Right. Alright, that's good. And then what do we have next? Alright, we need a resulting array. So let's just call it res, and then it will be a.length. And the thing we need to do is we need to go over all of the numbers in the array. So I less than a.length, I plus plus. Right. And in the end, you just need to return the result. Return result. Nice. Okay. What do we do now? Alright, the thing that we need to do is we need to initialize an integer. Let's say x, and the value that you're assigning to that is map.hierarchy. That means what does hierarchy mean? It means like give me a key that is higher than a given value. So the value that you're looking at is b of I. And the reason why you have integer and not int as a value that's the type that's initialized here, it's because it could possibly return null as well, and using the type integer instead of int can handle that. So if x is equal to null, what you would do is that you would say, okay, you know what, I don't have anything greater than the current value that I'm looking at, so let me just give away the smallest value that we have. Yeah, so you would just say map.firstKey and assign it to that. Perfect. So now we have the value other way. If it is greater, and if it's not, if we don't have any key that's greater, we just look at the first key and we assign it. What do we need to do next? We need to make sure that we update the number of times it occurs in the map itself. So it would be map.put x, yeah, and map.get x minus 1. Right, x minus 1. Perfect. And the other thing we also need to make sure is that, hey, if it is equal to 0, you just need to remove that. So if let's do that. If map.get x, if it is equal to 0, what are you going to do? Yeah, we just remove that. Map.remove x. Perfect. And the last thing you need to do is just assign it map of I. Res of I is equal to x, and you repeat the cycle. Perfect. So let's compile this and see if everything is okay. Oh, get higher, not entry, hierarchy. Right. Right, so the first test case is okay. Everything else is okay as well. Awesome. So let's talk about the space and the time complexity. The time complexity of the entire solution is n log n. And the reason why that happens is because you're using a tree map. So getting values and inserting values in that would take n log n time, and the space complexity is of n since we are using a map to store all of the values, and the resulting area as well. Perfect. So that's the solution. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and please don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. See you all in the next video. Peace.